Alright, now we're on to, well, basically the second half of episode 2, I guess we could call it that way, but I'll just call it part 4. Alright, still have these on. So I wish the missile, which in here is not a good thing to do. At least in here, this thing is a little easier to hit. Assuming you're not doing random wheelies, I guess it feel like it. I don't know, this is the first time Sparky's a bit, I think. Okay, he's gonna block me now. Burn, I need you to... I'm dead. I hate this room. Especially when there's a person that can always hit you and an idiot with like 700 horsepower driving around like a moron. Yeah, screw you, Burn. That's probably honestly one of the worst first room battles I've ever had to deal with, because it's Outlaw who can hit you as long as you're in range, no matter what, which the range is about half the length of that room. And then the other one is Spectre, or Burn, who's running around like a complete freaking moron. I think he thought he was playing Turbo Racing or something. He's just driving in circles like a complete idiot. He just dashed one into the stage, and as soon as I get a chance to attack him, he just go over here, just like... Tried freezing him, but of course he outruns that, so... Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I told you, I'm not doing anything that... Oh my god. Why is this the fun level? I'll never understand. It's so much harder. It's like running directly into a wall. Don't run it! That is bullcrap, and the game knows it. Just so happens to drive directly towards the car you can't see. Right on, push the metal. Otto, you're cheating. Granted, you're not the most honorable character, but still. Oh my god. This will probably need... Why am I on fire? Why am I on fire? Why am I on fire? Why am I still on fire? Thank you. Otto? Ah! Be gone! All right. And breakdance. God, I'm going to splatter Otto's driver if I get the chance in this game, because I don't think I'll be winning this first try. In the game, there's plenty of health pickups, but those only are good for like 2 or 3 missiles. And, yeah, I get hit by a lot more than 2 or 3 missiles. Where even is that blimp? I can't see it. Which seems weird because of how big it is. I seriously don't know where the blimp is. I'm confused. Why did I drive right past that? I just mind blank. Yeah. Where are you going, 16 Angels? Darn it. Oh, there's the blimp. Weird that I somehow misplaced a blimp. Let me hang out for a second. I want to mess you up. Can't tell which way to... Okay, if I can go invisible and actually not just randomly be hit this time by a cheating guy with a tank, that'd be great. Okay, or just immediately afterward. You missed by a lot. You missed again by a lot. Are you done spamming those? You only get 3, and you have to recharge for 30 seconds, Metacog. I know you. I know that vehicle. Ah! Get traction. Goodbye, Metacog. I don't really know what determines whether you get health from one or not. I still don't. Ah! Crap. I didn't want anything. The hell out of here! You cheater. Oh, not like this so fast. Not to you. Not to only you. You're the first person left. Alright. I was fully expecting to not win that. I'm not even gonna lie there. You probably only see the driving with like once or twice, because honestly, that's like not worth the effort for its difficulty level. Oh, spawns, hello. Where'd you two come from? Yeah, shoot each other, shoot him, not me. I don't even know which one you're shooting at. Yeah. I used to be really confused why it was called a fire missile, but it didn't cause any fire. Well, it's incendiary base, but it's actually more just called that because you just fire and forget. Even though that's really what a power missile or a homing missile would be too. Assuming it actually hits. Yes, Sparky, attack the other drivers. Ow, I'm on 2 wheels. Ow, I'm dead. I just got combo breakered. Putting up a shield in this game takes like 2 seconds unless you've got like master hands. I definitely had a connection. Oh, gearhead, go away. I don't want it. Because like to bring up the shield, you have to press right, down, and Well, in the 1.5 or 2 seconds it can sometimes take to do that, you might already be dead. So... I've missed. I think it's always 16 angels that I end up tasing at least like twice before they are killed. Oh, actually just jump out of the void to, like, run away from me, I guess. Like, if I have a disc. Even though you definitely did a lot more damage to me than I did you. And then it's back here, I'm basically out of weapons, as I usually am on this map. Because there aren't very many on it, being it's not very big. Also, the music here reminds me of like a slightly more intense version of Rock Bottom from Battle for Bikini Bottom. Because there's sort of like empty music, there's not much here. You are dead. What's funny is when compared to Amnesia, ow, I just could not reach move the extra 12 inches to grab the missile. I did not want that. And see, it's easy to block his damage because he has a very blatant tell of I am transforming into a gigantic robot and I'm about to spam you with 20 missiles. Do something about it or be destroyed. So you have plenty of time to mash the buttons necessary to do something about it. Give me that. But compared to Danny having amnesia, I can totally understand. I can totally believe Aleks was a boxer. It's like an amateur one. Can you not? Alright, I missed like an idiot. Ow. You get zapped! This is also not going very well. I never said I was good at this game, remember? There spawns! Oh god! I'm basically already dead. Well, I'm at half, but that's dead in this game. Because you could definitely go from half to dead in 5 seconds or so. Oh, still almost hit me. I went around an entire corner and you still never hit me with a few of those. It wasn't a clean fight, but Mindstorm is dead. I missed, as usual, because driving on these of this car is seemingly impossible sometimes. No. I don't figure out how to get up here. I don't how, just like, there we go. Just run your face into it and eventually you'll get up there, right? That's totally how it works. Delete. Don't know what determines it, and I would love to know. Maybe there's somebody that knows ended up watching the video, because I know plenty of people that play these games. So if any of you from my like 50-person Discord that I'm in happens to end up stumbling on this video and you can tell me how to do that, that'd be great. None of them know I even have a YouTube channel. But... I told you that type of just drove off the cliff. There's a health back down there. You! That's my... So this is the game over. It's not really anything special, but it's still kind of insulting because, like, I know that. I see the number in the corner. Especially when all 3 of my deaths were to falls. No, 2 of them were. No. Yeah, well, 2 of them were. One of them was my own stupidity, and the other one was cheesed by Hypermite, which seems like one of the cheesier characters, or one of the ones more likely to cheese somebody in that regard, so... Because I think that breaks, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Love that. It has damaged, like, half of the field of players here. Have some Doom Discs auto. It's your own weapon against you. Gearhead, please, you're terrifying. I didn't really want that. I'd rather have been hell. Ow! Ow! Oh, that hurt like hell. Oh, forgot about that. Got a speed boost. Do not hit anyone. Even as they're spasming around the map. Like, they seem to know that I'm invisible, so they're just kind of, like, getting all spastic, trying to, like, happen upon my face, like I think Otto must have done in the last level. It's not... Okay. That's an acceptable flying off. Just don't fly off to where there's no place you can land. Like the wording. That's an acceptable flying off. Okay. 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 Gearhead. Gearhead. Buddy, you're better than this, I thought. You're supposed to be the smart... You're supposed to be the combat one, and you don't even know how to hit me when I love you? Have this. Power rocket. Literally. Like your head. You're just like standing there waiting, like, are you gonna notice me, or... Okay, note to self, use the lightning from a distance. Don't be near the lightning strike when you set it off. Unless you don't like your ears. And I just bounce off of the semi-truck and kill it. That might be... No, that's fine. I feel like some weird physics when I climb to the top. I killed, I think, Outlaw with that. Didn't tell me. Okay, I shielded things that weren't even hitting me. Good. All good things, all good things. I will now leave. I will now repair. I will now return after I get weapons and finish off the storm. And now it's this. Out of your Optimus dime. Bye, Otto. Oh, game almost didn't handle that. Yeah, this is why I split them. Interruptions, failures, stuff like that. How are you even driving like that? I don't understand. Like, are we just gonna gloss over the fact that this guy has no eyes? Why is it red right here? What? Weird. Environment attack does nothing here. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like a little thing like grace period, like you can't use a weapon if an environmental attack is supposedly like just my fingers tripped out there. I don't want more missiles. Of course now you stop. What? How? You drove into that, Ryan. Goodbye. I figured it'd be like a timer, like maybe they have to run for like 2.5 seconds before it can be a gunner killed or driver killed. Gunner killed is because there's another metal game where you can kill the gunner in the car too. But that's not in this game. Solid entrance. I've missed. I'm garbage. Oh, you did not hit that. Oh, Junkyard Dog or Medicock threw himself off the stage. So many fire missiles, so little time. Have one. Come on, move. Thank you. Again, ignore that I faced to the billboard. Okay. Another. And a missile. You are burning now. Quit running along a different axis. Darn it, that's like your worst enemy in this game. It's just run when the enemy is on a different axis from you, like if they're moving left or right. I have a target. That didn't hit. I make up for the bullseye. Where the heck? Oh, I would not have made that jump unless these... If these cars didn't have the acceleration they did, there was no way I'd have made that jump. Hello? Who's behind me? It's someone present. In that reference. Receive missiles! Please no. I didn't know what to help with that fucking mom. I'm not here. Be gone. Excellent. Now, Danny, do your worst. Because I do my worst. Freeze me. Each time it's happened this story. Allegedly the last time. Ideally. Or not allegedly. Ideally the last time. Ow, 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 ow. Crying out loud. I'm being spammed. Stop! Ooh, Governor, are you done? That's happened, my Governor running into stamina punch. Just outrun them. I think the last full heal I get, which I don't know, it's not the worst. Killed most of the game. I have a full health Bedlam, a very not full health Hypermite, and I think so fast. Again, just a Grim likes to just kind of hide away and wait until you're like not very much health. I guess as a Grim Reaper would do. He doesn't appear until you're actually dead. You did what I was going to do to you, you son of a gun. Oh. How are you still hitting me? That was a bad maneuver. And I think Governor just threw himself off the stage. That's Bedlam, not Governor. I keep doing that. It's the only two I keep getting confused because they're both in white old cars. Difference is that one's a hearse and one's a flatbed truck. Which is basically the difference between Governor and Bedlam. One is a truck, the other isn't. But I don't know. I think the design just stick out more. Probably because Brimstone doesn't have a giant big block in the back. And Shadow isn't a Plymouth Fury or Plymouth Belvedere. It's a mixture of the two. I thought there was a place down there. Really? That's so cheesy, so fast. Ooh! Suicide!
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
I see that cutscene a lot. In fact, 14 more times. You can't really see Aleks being a bum, though. See, I kind of, like, you sort of see how to play this fight, but as you can tell, it's not very entertaining. You have to wait for him to do that, wait for the tanker, who will be right there. You blow up the tanker, and probably near the helipad, and like the freezer. And then you wait for the giant helicopter to fly over the tanker so you can disrupt its shield. Do this 3 times, and then wreck the helicopter. Minions is even worse, because all you really do for that one is you just spasm damage into him, and there you go, you win the game. I was gonna drive off.
So what do you know? I was the winner. Calypso's contest was over and I was the champ. And true to his word, the man delivered the goods. I got my prize. He even had a special bonus lined up for me. It fit perfect, like we was meant to be together. I had seen fear in a man's eyes before, but this was different. This was special. I think that doctor, he knew payback was going to be brutal. It's funny, after all these years, I still got some snap in that left hook of mine. You know, that was the first time I ever knocked someone out with one punch.
So yeah, basically the way that this Calypso guy works is that if it's a person that has malicious intent, he will usually grant the wish. If it's somebody that has any other kind of intent, whether it be pacifist or for the greater good or common good or for personal gain, if it's not malicious or doesn't result in a lot of pain for someone, then usually they get a little twist. Prime example in the first Twisted Metal game is that the driver of Outlaw, who is a cop, obviously, was like, okay, so I wish for a world without Twisted Metal, and so, yeah, you get that, but you're actually put in a void where there's no Twisted Metal, no death, no crime, or literally anything else because you're in an endless void. I've already unlocked that. I don't think the credits would give me a copyright, but I really don't feel like taking the chance. Plus, I can just talk over the menus. So, yeah, that's it for Aleks. Went a little bit awry with the snowy road. Because, well, that's too much speed, and it's only going to get faster because next is going to be burn. So, very little armor. The game says the game says the special is weak. I would kind of sort of beg to differ because it can't miss and does like a good chunk of anyone's health. Like, it takes like a third of Mr. Grimm's health, but does only like 10% of like Darkseid's health. But yeah. So the idea too with the whole alliance or like different sides thing. That means I'm kind of alternating. So we just had we had Danny, and then we had Burn, or then we had Aleks, then we have Burn. Gearhead is on Danny's side. Governor is on Aleks' side. 16 Angels is on Aleks' side. As is Bedlam. Hypermite is neutral. So after Burn, Governor, and Gearhead would be Hypermite, because they're neutral. Otto would be the next neutral character after Hypermite. That would be after Otto. Rhinestorm would be after 16 Angels, probably. I'll kind of like, so basically like think of like this. We just kind of like changing sides. So it's a person that sides with Danny, then a person that sides with Aleks, and then a person who's neutral. And so fast to be neutral. Sparky's with Danny, Bedlam's with Aleks, Metacog with Danny. So it's not really balanced because there are 4 with Danny and 5 with Aleks. I think I'm doing that counting right. Yeah, because it's Sparky, Danny, and Gearhead, and Metacog. But it's Aleks and the 3 Golden Tetrad members and Rhinestorm. That, Otto, Burn, and So Fast are neutral. I'm missing one. Oh, Hypermite is also neutral. So yeah, it's like 4-5-4. That can't be right, there's 15 cars. I'm so confused. Let's write it down, I guess. But that is the end of Alex's story. As I said, next will be Spectre or Burn. Ironically, my cat's named Spectre, and it was partially named after the character Spectre. It's weird that they spelled it R-E. The game was made in California. I don't see why they have the, like, non-American spelling. But anyway, that's not the point. So next time will be Burn's story.